Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17A. The question says open the file saved in task 14F, change the page size to A5 and the orientation to landscape. Okay, so let me take this first sentence first of all before I go on to the next one. Okay, so let me go and open task 14F. Okay, so this is my task 14 folder. I'll open task 14F. Okay, so before I do anything, I want to save this as task 17A. So you want to, I'm interested in, let me go back to desktop. So I want to save it here. So I want to call it task 17A. 17A. And then save that. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, the next thing I want to do is to update this footer here. So I want to double click right there. You want to right click and update the field. Okay. So that it can point me to task 17A. I mean the file path, right? Good. So let's look at the question one more time. So change the page size to A5 and the rotation to landscape. Okay. So you want to go to layout and you want to launch the dialog box here. You want to make sure it's in landscape, right? Am I correct? Yeah, landscape. And then you want to make sure it's in A5. You want to click on the paper tab and then choose the paper size to, let me scroll down, A5, right? Good. So what's the next thing there? The next thing is to set the top and the bottom margins to 3 cm. So let me just do that immediately. So I want to go to margins here. I want to the top margin, I want to make it 3. So let me just increase it. And then the bottom has to be 3 too. Right? So the next thing is to also and the left and right margins to be 3.5. So I want to make the left and the right margin 3.5, the same 3.5, right? So that's that. So the document is going to be bound along the top edge. So add a 2 cm gutter to the document. So we want to add gutter to this, right? Good. So of course, so let's first of all take note of this. So this is the gutter, right? So we want to make the gutter to be, so let's be sure where we want to add the gutter. So the going to be bound along the top edge, so which means that the gutter has to be at the top, sorry. So it has to be at the top, right? So 2 cm gutter, right? Good. So what we want to do here is to set this to the gutter to 2 cm. Well, that's too much, right? You can actually type the 2 right there. Okay, so we want to make sure that the gutter position has to be on top, right? So as you can see from the preview down here, you see that the gutter has been added. But one more thing that you want to ensure. So let's okay this first of all and see how it looks. So a gutter has been added. As you can see at the header here, you find out that there's already space, about 2 cm space at the top of the document. But as you can see, the footer, the text that we have in the footer is still at the same position as it is. So we need to do something to push it down, right? Good. So we want to go back there to layout and then launch that dialog box. Now what you want to do is to push down this the text in the header, right? So of course the header by default is always about 1.225 cm, right? Okay, so what we want to do here is to increase the header here by 2, right? So 1.25 plus 2 cm. So the 2 cm is the gutter, right? So we want to add 2 cm to this one. So we want to make it 3. So that will be 3, right? So we are interested in the header, right? So we want to okay that. So that will push the text in the header down to make space for the gutter, right? Good. So that's about it. So save the document as task 17A and print the document. Okay, so that's about that. So that's how you can get this done. Okay, so please, if you have any question, you can leave a comment down below. Yeah, so that's about it for this. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17B. The question says open the file saved in task 17A, remove the gutter margin from the document. Okay, so let me do that this first task first of all. Okay, so I want to open the task 17A here. So I want to save it as task 17B first of all before we continue. So task 17B, come on, let's go. Okay, so I will save that. So the next thing I want to do is to remove the gutter. So from the layout tab here, you want to launch the page setup dialog box. So you want to make sure that the gutter 2cm is removed, make it 0cm here, and then you can okay that, and then that gutter will be off. Okay, so if you can see that from this preview down here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to, okay, so the next question says keep only the 2 titles on the first page of the document. Okay, so we want to use the section break to do that. So you want to click on the first paragraph here, make sure your cursor is blinking right there. So you want to go to break from this page setup group. You want to take the next page section break, so click on that so the paragraphs moves to the next page. Okay, so that's it. So that leaves the 2 titles on that the first page, right? So the next question says set the orientation of the first page to portrait and the rest of the document to landscape. Okay, so now that we've broken this section into 2, this first page, now we can click on it, let your cursor be blinking there. So you want to set the orientation to portrait, yes. Okay, so when you do that, the rest of the sections, which is after the first page, will be still remain in landscape, as you can see, right? So that's about that. So set all the body text except the tables into 2 columns with a 12 millimeter spacing and vertical line between the columns, right? So what we want to do is to make sure we apply the right breaks to the right places, right? So what I want to do before this table here, this first table here, I want to apply a break, and that break will be next page section break. Okay, so I'll apply that, and then I'll go down to this point immediately after the table. I want to apply a break, but this time around continuous, so that it will be able to give me the break just within that same page. So if you go to home tab and then click on this show hide button or icon, you will see that there's a page break. Okay, if you get up to the first page, you will see a page break right there, so which is what we need. So I think we are in the right order. All right, so the next thing I want to do, so those texts except the tables, want to make sure that they are in 2 columns. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on this first paragraph here. I want to go to layout, and then from column here, column, say you want to go to more columns, and then make sure you choose the 2 columns, and then make sure you check the line between, and then reduce the spacing to 1.2 cm, which is equivalent to 12 millimeters here, and then make sure that this applied to is in this section. So you click OK, and that will apply that. So you can see that there's an orphan here. So this heading here becomes an orphan, right? So we want to take care of that. So you want to click right before the heading right there. It's title actually. Yeah, let's call it title, school closure. So you want to click right before it, and you want to go to still break. This time around, you want to do page breaks and choose column, and that will take care of that orphan, right? So the next thing is to apply the same column properties. So we want to go to more columns, and then 2 columns line between. We want to reduce it to 1.2 cm, equivalent to 12 millimeters. So we okay that, and that will give us this. All right. Right, I think that's about it. We've been able to do everything. They got that taken care of. The orientations and the columns and this and the section breaks. Okay, so and our work has been saved into chapter 17b. So we can save our work, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17C. Okay, so the question says open the file saved in task 17B, set the first level bullets to be indented by 3 millimeters and the second level bullets to be indented by 6 mm from the margin. Okay, save the document as task 17C. So we're going to be working in a cm, so 3 millimeters should be around 0.3. And then of course 6 is 0.6 cm, right? So let's open the file 17b, task 17b. So I want to get down to the bullet. So the first level bullet is the numbered bullet. So I want to just select them. So I want to hold on my control key and select the rest. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to right click and then adjust list indents. So obviously when you see here, it is already in level 1, right? So what I want to do, so by default already, it is in the number alignment is already left. So I want to change it to 0.3, which is equivalent to 3 mm, right? So depending on the, what's it called, the metric you're working with, right? Now, you want to set this, the text indentation here, you want to set it to 0.8 to make it look, you know, good, right? So when you're done with that, you want to okay it, right? So you can actually play around with the, you know, the number indentation and then the text indentation. So, but this is what it is here. So what I'm going to do, the bullet, so I want to select the bullet. Okay, the next, okay, let me just first of all, let me save, let me update this level. So the first level is that's the style. The first level is the list 1. So I want to right click, I want to update that to match what we have, the property that we have here. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is to, let me see, is to look at the second one. The second one is to 6 millimeter, right? So we want to select that bullet, the bullets here. So make sure everything is selected, and then you want to right click and then adjust indentation. So of course by default is already the second level, which is the second level. Yeah. Okay. So we want to make sure that this one, the alignment is on the, is around the 0.6. So the alignment will be 0.6 from the question, 0.6, which is equivalent to 6 millimeter. So you want to make this to be around 1.1. Let me just make it 1.1, which is which will make it to look a little bit presentable. So 1.1 indentation, that's the text indentation has to be 1.1. Okay, so I want to okay that. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. So the next thing I want to do is to not right click actually. I want to actually update the second level style. So I want to update it to match this property. Okay, so I think that's about it. So the next thing I want to do before I finish up is to save this as task 17C. So I want to just change that to task 17C, and then we're good. All right, so that's about it. Thank you so much. Okay, one more thing. Okay, so the footer here, I just saw it right now. So the footer here, the far part for the footer is still indicating 17A. So let me just right click on it and then update it to be 17C, right? Okay, so we're good. I'll close that. So I think it applies to all. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17D. The question says open the file tabulation.rtf and place your name on the left in the header. Okay, so let me just first of all open that file. I'll go to my source file, task 17. I want to open this and then save it as task 17D, I suppose. Yep. So let me just browse for that, and yeah, I got it. No, that's not it. Let me go to my desktop. Yep, this is the place I need to be. Make it a Word document, and then have task 17D right there. So save. We're good. Yes. Right. So I want to actually have my name on the left in the header. So let me just double click in the header and then the left. So my name is Ikechukwu Amalefo, right? Which is good. All right. So that's it. So that done. All right. So set the first. So the next question is to set the first line of the first paragraph as indented text, indented by 2.5 cm. So the first line, right? Okay. So we want to go to. You want to select that first paragraph, right? You want to expand the paragraph group. You want to go to the indentation section. I want to indent the first line, so I'm going to choose first line from special here and then make it 2.5 right here, and then okay that. So the first line is indented by 2.5. So if you look up at the ruler here, you will see that it's in 2.5 cm. Of course, you have to make sure that your word processor is set. The unit is set to cm. Some are set to millimeters or inches. So it depends on what you have. Okay. So the second line, so this done. So let me just highlight this one. So let me just highlight them. Highlight yellow. Yeah. So the second one, indent the whole of the second paragraph by 2.5 cm. Okay. So the whole of the paragraph. Okay. So I need to indent it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to which paragraph is that again? The whole of the second paragraph. Yeah. So I want to select the second paragraph here. I want to expand this again. This time around, I want to actually take this before text, indentation before text. So I want to have it at 2.5 here, 2.5 cm, and then I'll locate that. Okay, so that will indent the whole of the paragraph to 2.5. Okay, to the right. Now the next question says set the fourth and the fifth paragraph as hanging paragraphs with 2.5 tab, 2.5 with this 2.5 cm tab. I'm so sorry. Okay, so so this is the second, the fourth. Okay, so this is the fourth and the fifth. So I'm just going to select them. You want the which one? So it has to be hanging, right? Yeah. So you want to expand the paragraph again. This time around, you want to go to special. You want to make sure this is on hanging. You want to select by 2.5. You want it to hang by 2.5. So it means that the okay, let's just do it so that you see what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, the first line is not indented, so the rest of the other you know, the other text were indented, right? So I think this everything here done, right? Okay, so in the fifth paragraph, make the text good use a subheading. Save the file with a new name. Okay, with a new file name, so which we've done already. Okay, so what I want to do, let me just use this show hide button, and then see that there's already a space here. So what I want to do is to just delete the what's it called, the dots right there, the full stop. So you want to press the tab button to move it. So this becomes a subheading, right? Okay, so I think that's about it. So thank you so much. If you have any question, you can leave a comment down below. All right, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17E. The question says open the file building supplies.txt, okay, in your word processor and place your name on the left in the header. Format the text so that it looks like this, right? Okay, so let's open the file. So let's go to our chapter 17. You want to open this. Let me open it with Word. Okay. Yes. Okay. We're good. So what's the next thing? Okay. So let me have my name at the left. So I'll have my name is Sekitu. Okay, let me just write this. What the heck? Okay. Okay. That's my name right there. So I've had that on the header, of course, on the left. So we're good. So format the text to look like this. So we want to format this text now. Okay, so now when you look at the finished work here, you will notice that the for name here is right aligned. So let's bear that in mind, of course. Okay, so we're going to create tab stops about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 tab stops. So you can reasonably look at it and then do that, right? So let's begin. So first of all, I want to select this text here. So what I want to do is to go to so if you look at the font name, sorry, the font name here, you see that it's about somewhere around the 3.5 mark. So what I want to do, let me expand the paragraph group. Now you want to click on tab down here. Now you want to add tab stop positions. So I will start with the first one, which would be 3.5. Okay, 3.5. So for the first tab, right? So you want to make sure it is right. You want to make sure that this is chosen right, and then you want to set it. Okay. Now if I okay that, now you will see that the format will arrange itself to look like what we have here. So it's going to be right aligned, right? So that's for that. So of course it shifted a bit backwards, and then align that very well. So the next one I want to do is for the second tab stop, which will take care of the surname. Okay, this time around I'm going to make it to be about 3.75. So let me just do that. So go to tab again. So I want to add 3.75. So 3.75, sorry, 3.75. And then this time around I want to make it left. Okay, so you can set that. So I can actually do everything and then okay, but I just want to be seeing what I'm doing at every time I do it, right? So that is aligned. So if you look at it, if you look at the ruler up here, you will see that tab stops are all being inserted, right? So let me go ahead and then add the rest of them. So let me just click on tab again. So I want to add a third one, which is 5.5, which will be 5.5. So by the way, I'd already studied it and then know where they are supposed to be, the tabs are supposed to be. So when you're given such a problem, you have to figure out where the tabs will be. Okay, so make sure that this is also left aligned, 5.5, and then I'll set that, and then let me set the fourth one. The fourth one would be 8.5. So let me have 8.5, and then of course it has to be left. Okay, so I'll also set that. Now the fifth one will be 13.75, and this time around, if you look, you find out the last ones are numbers. They are all numbers. So you want to choose a decimal here. Okay, You want to choose decimal for these particular ones because this one is the fifth one. So if you count from right, so the foreman one, surname, sorry, forename. What am I saying? Foreman. The forename, and then the surname, and then the item. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fifth one would be the number, and then the sixth one, of course, will be the cost, right? So you want to make sure that it is 13.75. That is for the fifth column, right? So and make sure you set it to decimal, and then you can set that. Now the last one will be 16 cm. So let me set that to 16 cm, and then making sure that it's also decimal is selected, and then I'll set that also, and then I will click OK. So this is what we have now, right? So what we have here looks like what we have in our question here, right? So that's about that. So let's save the file as a word processed document. Okay, so let's go back there. We want to go to file, want to go to save as. Let me browse my location. My location has to be task 17. So you want to change it to Word document, and then of course task 17E. Okay, so we can save that. So that's about it. So thank you so much. If you have any question, leave a comment down below, and if you have any addition, please leave a comment down below to help others. All right, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17F. The question says open the file saved in task 17E. The company LBC has been taken over and is now known as TBC, right? The company do not stock Celcom is it thermalite blocks, but supply thermocool blocks. Change these products and save this document with the file name task 17F. Okay, so let's go and figure out where task 17E is. All right, so let's open task 17E. Let's save it as task 17. Save as task 17F, right? So let's do that. Right, good. So now we're going to use find and replace to do this. So we're going to replace, let me just copy this. We're going to replace LBC with TBC, right? Since the company has been taken over now, right? So we go to, so what I'm going to do from home tab, you want to go to replace from editing group here. So I want to click that. So I want to replace this. I want to replace LBC with TBC, right? So wherever, just see that TBC. So we have TBC here and we'll have it here, and I think we have it here also, right? So they are automatically going to be changed to TBC as we replace all. So let's click on replace all and see what happens. So all done. We made 3 replacements, so everything here, the LBC we changed to what's it called, TBC. All right, so let's do for the second one. So of course Celcom thermalite will be changed to thermocool. So let's do that also. So let's apply that now. So it's gonna be thermocool. If I'm correct, let's check the spelling. Let's be sure that everything is correct. So sorry, it's thermocool this time. Not it's thermocool. Did I pronounce thermocool? Thermocool, right? Thermocool. Yep. So I can also replace all, and then 2 replacements have been made. So good. So I think we close, and then that's about it. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17G. The question says open the file hardware.rtf add bookmarks to the title and each subtitle within the document. Save this as a Word document with the file name task17g, right? So let's go and look for the hardware.rtf. So we want to go to chapter 17, and then this is hardware.rtf. So the first thing I want to do is to save the file as task17g. So let me just do that right now. Is it here? No, this is not where I want to save it. I want to get to task folder, and then of course save it as a Word document, and then call it task17g, and then okay, that save that. Okay, yes, right. So it says that we should add a bookmark or bookmarks to the title and then each subtitle. Okay, so of course this is the title, right? So we want to select that title, want to go to insert, you want to get to the link group and then click on bookmark. So I want to call this internal hardware, internal underscore. It doesn't accept space, so make sure you have underscore instead of space, right? So I'll add that right there. So I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of the subtitles. So I'm going to just select the motherboard here and then go to bookmark again. I want to add motherboard, right? So yeah, and then add that, right? So I'm going to fast forward for the rest of the video to the end, right? Okay. Okay, so this is the end of it. So I've added all the bookmarks for all the subtitles. So if you look at it here, all of them are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them are here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort this by location so that it will be in the order of location. So make sure you check this radio button so that we know that internal hardware comes first. So it's going to appear on the order it is on the page, right? So this is what it is, right? Good. So it means that on this document now, if I want to get to internal hardware, which is the first what's it called, heading, I can just click on it and then click on go to, and then it will take me to actual heading, right? So if I want to get to, let's say, video card, I can just click on it and then click on go to, and then I will navigate towards it. So that's the essence of the bookmark. All right, so thank you so much for this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment down below. If you have any suggestion, addition, please leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to answer you. All right, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17H. So the question says, open the file saved in task 17G, remove the bookmark internal hardware. Okay, so let me just do that first of all. So let's open our task 17G here. Okay, so let me just save it as task 17H. Let's do that quickly. So just put H right there and then okay that. All right. So I want to remove the what's it called again? Internal hardware, right? So let me go to insert, and then from bookmark I want to select. It's already selected here, so I just want to delete it, get it off, right? So that is it. You can close that. So let me see the next question right there. So use the bookmarks to navigate to the bookmarks for video card and then motherboard. So it's simply just to click on motherboard and then click on go to, and then you get to motherboard, right, which is here. and then of course video card, I suppose was that yes, video card. I can click on video card and then click on go to, and then it takes me to video card, which is over here, right? What the other thing, let's see. Then for motherboard, so it's just the navigation, just trying to tell you to navigate, right? So I can just go to motherboard. I think I've done that before. I've done that, right? Okay, so that's about it. So save this document with the file name task 17H. So it's just for you to see how to navigate, and then let me just click on what's it called, location again. Be sure to be careful not to click on delete by mistake, right? Yeah. So I think that's about it. That's simply the video. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at task 17I. The question says open the file saved in task 17H. At the start of the document, between the title and subtitle, add a content page, hyperlinking the content items to the bookmarks set in task 17G. Save this document with the file name task 17I. Okay, so let me open task 17H. Let me open it here. So I want to save this task as task 17I. Okay, so let me just do that quickly. Task 17I. Okay, save that. So what I want to do, I want to actually create let me have index here, and then of course the next thing will be, so let me just use this clipboard to have some paste options here. Let me remove this one. Let me start from the last subheading. So I want to copy that, and then sound card, I want to copy that, and then I have the video card, I want to copy that too. I want to copy the ROM, I want to copy the RAM, right? And then I want to copy the motherboard. Yeah, okay, so let me just the next line, so I want to have motherboard, and then I have RAM, ROM, video card, sound card, and this. All right, so these are the content. So let me just let me add a section break here. Okay, let me just be sure that applied. Yeah, so I have a section break here. In fact, let me just move this section break down a bit, right? Good stuff. So what I want to do here, let me just copy this. I want to copy it. I just want to paste it as a, let me cut it actually. So I want to paste it as a normal text, just a plain text. I like to have it as plain text. Let me just move this section break down here. Okay, so I want to start giving it a hyperlink. So let me just increase it a bit to, let me just make it to be 12 point, just to match the body text right there. Okay, so I think that is enough. So what I want to do is to select, let me just remove this. So I want to select this. Let me just close this now. So select the motherboard. You want to go to insert. You want to, from the links group, you want to click on link. So I want to place in this document. So the link has to be in this document, even though you can create a link that will link to a website or some other document, but I just want it in this document, even a link for email. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to link the motherboard to motherboard at the bookmark, right? I want to okay that, so that will give me like a link to change it to a blue color, and then of course underline it, telling you that is a link, right? So let's finish up with the rest. So I'll select the RAM. I'll go to the link again. I want to select RAM, so okay that. So I'll do the same thing for ROM. Okay, what's going on with my, so let me do that again. Oops, what is going on here? Okay, first of all, let me start with this one. Let me do it with this. That should be the HDD. Yeah, okay that. And then sound card. Sound card, are you here? Yep. Okay, that. And then video card. Okay, I don't know why it's wasting time this time around, but video card, do that. And then this, okay, the ROM, where is ROM? Okay, that too. So what's going to happen here is, let's assume I want to get to the subheading, ROM, right? So if I hold down my control key and click on the link, on the content, it will take me exactly to ROM. That's what it's about. Okay, so what's the next thing? So it's still the same thing as the video card. It will take you to video card, something like that. Yeah, so that's about it. Any other thing here? So in addition, it's important to also note that you can actually remove the link anytime you want to. So you can actually right click on the link. When you right click on the link, you can see the remove menu here. From the menu here, you see remove button. You can just remove it, or you can actually edit the link. So I can actually click on edit, and then if you want to link it up with another bookmark, you can do that, right? So if you want to remove the link, simply right click and then remove, and then the link will disappear, right? So I can select it back again and then go to link, and then link up the motherboard to motherboard, making sure that you're on bookmark, and then okay in it, and then everything goes back to normal. Okay, so just want to add that. All right, take care, bye.